The story of my research is the story of Western Australia. In the early 1900s, wide-scale asbestos mining started right here in WA. The mineral gave hope to families suffering during the Depression as they moved to mining towns. Between the 40s and 60s, the vast majority of Australia's asbestos was mined here in WA. During those decades, two important things happened. One, cancer. Asbestos was identified as a known carcinogen. Two, asbestos-related diseases were shown not just in people who were mining and manufacturing, but those that handled the final products. In 1962, Australia had its very first case of mesothelioma over at the Wittenoom Mill. During the mine's operation, it employed over 6,000 people. 2,000 of those town's inhabitants are now dead to asbestos-related diseases. More are still suffering. Mesothelioma is a universally fatal cancer of the pleural lining of the lung. There is no effective treatment. Surgery is difficult as it grows near critical structures. Radiotherapy destroys the lung far before it kills the tumor. And the chemotherapy agents we have only extend life by 2 months. I'm taking a new approach to this disease. I start with a tumor that is spread away from the lungs. You can think of it having some cool features. Deadly mutations, like these gnarly swords this guy's got up here. If I irradiate the tumor, the immune cells, like T cells, can come in. They can pick up these swords. They see them as different, the same way they might see a pathogen as being different. But they can't just go back to the lungs and start fighting more cancerous sword-wielding cells, because tumors also have stop signs. Well, they don't. They have checkpoint blockade receptors, but you can think of them like stop signs, because they are what stop the immune system from attacking your body normally. Without them, you get autoimmune diseases like diabetes, arthritis, and lupus. There are new immunotherapy compounds, however, that can blind these T cells to these stop signs. And that's where my new treatment comes into play. I try to exploit both of these modalities. First, I get the T cells drunk on immunotherapy. Then, I point them in the direction of the tumor cells using radiotherapy. Hey, T cell, come here. See that guy? He insulted your mom. Called her a macrophage. Then I release the immune system back on the metastatic cancer. I've just turned a localized treatment therapy into a systemic one. Globally, this disease is rare, but Australia has the highest incidence in the world. This is reflective of our past manufacturing and existing use of asbestos products still today. We need to step up to create new treatments to give these patients hope. Because if we don't, no one else will.